Hi, I'm Terry Arnold. I'm sitting outside. I'm watching it rain. I love these little summer storms because they offer me a lot of comfort, and I know hopefully there'll be a rainbow soon, and that's kind of an extra bonus. I must admit, I'm a little bit stressed out because I was reading a message from an IBC sister earlier who said she got an expander at her mastectomy. Now, let me tell you why this is stressing me out. With inflammatory breast cancer, they do a non-skin sparing radical mastectomy, which they take all the skin away. They actually scoop in deep to get that breast tissue away and take out all the nodes. And when you get an expander, you are then not having instant reconstruction, which I know women are told that delayed reconstruction is important, but I think that's where it gets confusing for patients. They're told, oh, you get an expander, we can do the fill later. Well, here's the problem. You've got two things now going on that don't really complement each other very well. The patient's going to get radiation in about 4 weeks, and radiation hardens that skin. Think beef jerky. Hardens it, makes it tight and dry. I was showing someone earlier about the skin right here on my body where it is darkened from radiation 16 years ago, still to this day. I had to put lotion on a lot to keep that skin pliable because it has been damaged. 16 years later, I'm still taking care of that skin. That's how much damage radiation does. Now, not to scare you off radiation, you need it with inflammatory, but I want to get back to the expander. These things do not complement each other because that hardened, radiated beef jerky skin is not going to stretch when you put that fill in there. Think a little water balloon, you're filling it up. It has a tendency to tear, and you're not going to come out not only with an attractive outcome, you could end up with a tear that doesn't necessarily heal, and that can be a big mess. The other problem about having an expander, and I know the radiologists can work around it, but they will tell you they would prefer not to, because we want plan A, not plan B or plan C, is that not only do you have a large field for radiation, you have a depth of field, and you now have an expander that is compromising that depth of field. So when someone's getting a non-skin sparing radical mastectomy, placing an expander, even though they're not planning on filling it until later, is not appropriate. This is not my opinion as Terry Arnold. This is the opinion of the National Cancer Institute. Those are the guidelines I'm quoting to you because I want you to know what best practices is so you can be safe and make wise decisions about your own health. So what I always say to people, if a doctor mentions to you that expander is appropriate, ask them how does this fit into the National Cancer Institute standard for inflammatory breast cancer. Make sure they're just not thinking generic breast cancer, because that might be where the disconnect is, because this is a major decision that can lead to complications, and I want nothing but good things for you.